There's two. Why is this not working now? Nope. Annoying. You can be my mannequin. Why not though? I'm trying to be so confidential with you. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll test. Wait, maybe if I stop it. What if I just stop it and restart it? Maybe it cannot fetch it. The stream isn't started. Try again. What is it called? Try again. Hi Simon. Fuck, det virker ikke. Yes, it works, it works. Never mind. It works. Whoop. Looking good, thank you. He didn't answer my message on Facebook, I don't think. Ah, rip. Okay. God bedring så. Jeg skal snart på ferie jo. We're going on vacation soon, so no more stream. Well, for 2 weeks, yeah. In the darkness, I will never leave you. Boom. Yep. Fine grip. Yes, yes. Rip. It's going to be spectacular. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, not this song. Yep. Det er fint nok ud over, at jeg selv må betale en uge, måske mere end en uge, men det kommer ikke til. Jeg skal selv betale en uges ferie. Sådan er det. Nej, fordi at jeg jo ikke har optjent ferie. Jeg har ikke optjent ferie, mens jeg har været på dagpenge. Så jeg har først begyndt at optjene ferie, da jeg fik et arbejde for 2 måneder siden. Så jeg har jo kun optjent 4 et eller andet dag. Og så i den her måned, så kommer jeg så til at have optjent lidt mere end 6 dage. Så det vil sige, så har jeg lidt mere end 1 uge. Men jeg har 2 ugers ferie. Jeg skal selv betale det næste uge. Jeg skal betale 4 dage. Men udover det, så er vores system lort. Og ja, man kan godt skylde, men så skal man ansøge om et eller andet og sådan noget shit. Og det virker bare bøvlet, så jeg betaler bare de der 4 dage. Så ja, it is what it is. Ja, det er lidt cancer. Men arbejdspladsen, den er bare cancer, og folk er uprofessionelle og cancer, og sådan er det, og det er cancer, og men ja, i det mindste så er det fin løn, og det ser nice ud på CV'et, så jeg tænker bare, at jeg holder ud 3 måneder til 9 måneder endnu. Så har jeg været der 6 måneder til 1 år, og så finder jeg et andet arbejde. That's just the way it is. Ej, vil du se det program? Jeg har vibe-coded preview coming. Boom. Så jeg starter. Der er sådan et simpelt program, der hedder Whisper Flow, hvor at man kan tale, og så transcriber den lyden og laver den om til tekst, ikke? Og så sætter den det ind, og så det er nice. Det gider jeg så ikke betalt for, så derfor har jeg lavet mit eget. Og så nu har jeg så bygget videre på det. Så ja, det er simpelt, og jeg har bare lavet det for sjov. Så jeg har ikke tænkt så meget over sådan, er der et marked for det her? Gider der, når der er nogen, der gider at betale for det? Nej, det er bare for sjov. Så det er bare fordi, hver gang folk joiner streamen, så er de sådan, what are we building? Do you think about, can you make money on this? Is there a market? I don't care. Shut the fuck up. I'm just having fun streaming. So yep. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Just have fun. Learn. Whatever. Who cares? You're having fun. What matters. Ej, så. Basically, alle Macs har det jo, men det er ikke så normalt på Windows. Men for eksempel, det, når jeg snakker til den her, og det er også kommet mere indbygget i forskellige AI-chats og sådan noget. Men jeg synes, det er nice, at man kan snakke, og så laver den det om. Så ja. Så. We built the functionality of customizing hotkeys. So what do you think we should work on next to get Parrot shipped as soon as possible? Look at the project Parrot and see what you think is missing. What features should we do? What checks with the code, whatever should we do before we bundle it as an app, test it, and then make it live? Så det er ikke min app, men det er ligesom... Jeg lukker lige vinduet, fordi jeg sidder og råber. Så nu prøver jeg lige at åbne min app, også bare fordi så har vi noget. Så kan jeg gøre sådan noget, så kan jeg vise. Okay. Det er egentlig meget simpelt. Bum. Det er et program. Det er som sagt ikke lavet som en applikation endnu. Men Documents, AI, Parrot. Det er lavet Python. Bum. Så er det åbent. Der er ikke særlig stor brugerflade lige nu. Det sidder bare heroppe som et lille ikon. Og så har du de forskellige settings her. Whatever. Bum. Du kan man se det på stream? Her. Se. Ja. Kan man se den? Ja, den ligger her. Det er sådan indikationen på, at det er aktivt. Da der er jo så meget dark mode og sådan noget, så lader jeg det om, så vi har en lys version også. Når man så snakker, så vælger man, hvad man vil snakke med. Det er en test 1, 2, 3 test. Is this working? Så bliver den blå. Det betyder, at den ligesom håndterer det. Og så skriver den her, kan du se. Bum. Så har jeg, så fordi det er jo meget simpelt, og det er jo ikke særlig fedt. Det er jo bare, ikke? Udover det, så har jeg så gjort så, at man også kan få den til at læse.
We built the functionality of customizing hotkeys.
Så kan man så vælge, hvad for en stemme skal den have. Det er jo selvfølgelig prædefineret, de her stemmer.
We built the functionality of.
Den kan faktisk også læse på dansk. Så kan man vælge, hvor hurtigt det skal være. Altså hvis den skal læse det hurtigere.
So what do you think we should work on next to be a parrot chip as soon as
Og det er sådan set det, ikke? Så har jeg så sådan prøvet, men jeg har ikke testet det sådan så meget. Men ideen er sådan lidt, at hvis du snakker meget, og du siger et eller andet, altså har man muligheden for, at man kan gøre, så den ligesom fjerner det og gør ens tale mere klart, så det er bedre. Det samme med det her. I stedet for at den læser det ord for ord, så kan man gøre sådan her. Og så er det meningen, at den skal opsummere det, man har highlightet. Og når man så får den til at læse det, så tager det selvfølgelig noget længere tid. Men den bliver blå, kan man se her. Den tænker over.
What's next to be a parrot chip fast? Please look at the project and tell us what's missing. Features, code checks, or anything else before you can package, test, and launch the app.
Ja. Så det er egentlig bare sådan et meget simpelt program. Det er stort set færdigt. Jeg skal bare sådan finde ud af, altså jeg er i gang med sådan at finde ud af, skal jeg vibecode min egen hjemmeside, for så ligesom at hoste den, og så lægge appen derud, fordi det er sådan lidt, hvordan skal jeg ellers gøre sådan, så folk kan downloade det og prøve det. Fordi ellers så kan man kun sådan lægge det ud på App Store til Macs, men hvad sådan med Windows-brugere, og ja. Så det er sådan lidt i gang med imens, for sjov. Og så selvfølgelig, det der kunne være nice, det er, at hvis man holder en knap nede, og man snakker, så sender den det selv til ChatGPT, eller en eller anden ting, prompter ChatGPT, og så svaret får man læst tilbage direkte, så det er sådan lidt ligesom at Google-agtigt, men det er bare, du trykker på en knap, snakker, og så får du svaret med det samme fra en AI chat-model, ikke? Det er sådan måske lidt mere cool og brugbart. Men det er bare ikke noget, som jeg vil plastre ind i den her app, jeg sidder og laver lige nu, fordi at den hedder Parrot, papegøje, og det er sådan, altså det har sådan AI-assistent følelse, ikke rigtig noget at gøre med Parrot. Så det er bare sådan, ja. Så den her, den skal jeg egentlig bare have gjort færdig, og blive tilfreds, og så prøve at bundle det til en app, fordi det er det, man gør på Mac. Og så egentlig bare teste og se, hvordan det fungerer i noget tid. Og så ja, gør det sådan offentligt tilgængeligt. Det eneste, der er lidt nederen lige nu, det er, at til at lave min stemme om til tekst og modsat, så bruger jeg OpenAI's API-nøgle, fordi det er sådan lidt, hvordan skulle man ellers gøre det. Så hvis folk skal bruge det, så skal de sådan have deres egen API-nøgle til OpenAI. Ja. Det er det eneste, der er sådan lidt nederen lige nu. Men jeg tror ikke rigtigt, der er en måde at gøre det på, hvor at, altså, ja, at det ikke vil koste mig penge. Så derfor så er det den eneste måde, jeg kan gøre det på, fordi ellers så taber jeg penge, ved folk tester programmet. Og det gider vi ikke ud i. Så ja, det er egentlig bare det. Det er meget simpelt. Så er det så også meningen, at vi skal have sådan et dashboard, så man ligesom kan se sådan, okay, hvor mange kald har jeg lavet, og hvad koster det sådan cirka i penge for mig at bruge det her program med OpenAI's API-nøgle. Det er bare sådan, jeg ved ikke rigtig, hvor akkurat det er. Yep. Så det er bare så meget chill. Hvad skrev du før? Jeg så ikke, hvad det var, du skrev. Jeg skal se, hvad du skrev. Det er ret nice, så man bedre bare kan beskrive ting, man vil lave i stedet for. Ja. Det er blevet sådan meget, det er blevet sådan meget populært med, jeg har set en meget, som der også vibe-coder meget, og det er sådan altid, altså han sidder altid og snakker i stedet for at skrive og sådan, men det er jo også, det er fordi han sidder også og streamer, så er det jo også lidt sådan en anden måde at inkludere, altså streamen i det man laver, i stedet for at, så sidder man med sådan her. Alright guys, so I just asked blah blah blah, you know, altså hvis man sidder og snakker, så kan stream jo sådan, okay, så føles det lidt mere som en samtale, det er lidt mere sådan livligt, i stedet for at det er bare en eller anden nørd, der sidder og skriver på et keyboard, ikke? Ja. Så jo. Men jeg kunne så se på hans stream, at han har lavet sin egen sådan AI, ja, assistentagtigt og sådan. Og så når han vibecoder, så vil han egentlig have, at han bare kan sige sådan et eller andet, hey Siri, altså du ved, ligesom man snakker til Siri, ikke? Og så aktiverer den, og så kan han prompte hans AI på den måde. Men ja. Det er ham, der har inspireret mig til at starte. Han har vibecodet og livestreamet sig selv i mindre end 200 dage, og han har allerede indtjent på de ting, han har lavet, over $100.000, og hans månedlige indkomst lige nu, med de ting, han har lavet, det er på mere end $10.000 om måneden, på sådan 170 dage. Det er ret crazy. Og det er uden, altså det han tjener på at streame og sådan noget, ikke? Det er kun hans, hans produkter, sådan som jeg forstår det. Men han er også endt ud i, at han så har vibecodet sådan et helt økosystem for vibecoding, så han har sin egen hjemmeside, og så har han lavet sin egen IDE, du ved, altså ligesom fucking VS Code her, ikke? Så har han lavet sin egen af det og sådan noget, og ja, han er fuldt ud sådan lavet sit eget af alt muligt shit, så ja. Og han vil lave sit eget sådan community for vibecoders, og de kan tilmelde sig, og ja, alt muligt. Han har taget den ret langt. Okay, hvad skriver den her? Which thread should we pull first? Bundle as an app, setup, make it, verify, open bug. Build, run first onboarding. Yeah. Write a requirements with the exact versions Parrot is running on. Yeah. I don't know. Let me check what I have written down in my Trello. Make pill draggable, focus mode. Export, import. No. Hello. I'm just building I'm basically just building like a simple Mac program where you can highlight text, have it read to you, and then also transcribe your voice into text. Obviously, that's it. Basically, very basically put. So it's like whisper flow, but with text read as well. I don't know. What is a requirement.text? Like onboarding. I guess this is kind of needed. Yeah, but right now I got a job, so it's chill, man. Do you vibe code yourself, or is there stuff that you're building? Voltage? Also, I haven't really gotten further with this, like what to do. I wanted to build like some small stupid program. I stream on YouTube as well, Shifu. Oh, is that why? Oh, it's because he's in the YouTube chat, yeah. But I guess you can see each other here, no? Yeah. Yep. It's just because, I don't know, YouTube chat seems to be, YouTube stream seems to be more popping. I just multi-stream. Currently only building internal CRM for my small agency. Okay, cool. Hey, yo. How you doing? Just as I say that, a new person joined. See, YouTube is popping. I don't know why. YouTube is popping for vibe coding streams. What are we building today? Well, I've been building the same thing for the last like 9 days, but honestly, I've been slacking a lot, and I haven't worked on it a lot. But it's also because, I don't know, man, I've just been exhausted these last few days and shit. And I spent a lot of time trying to fix something very simple. And I mean, I had to fix it like off stream because I didn't want to just stream myself 5 hours trying to fix the same thing. Yeah, that's the biggest problem with vibe coding. If you don't know the correct like logic or terminology in the programming language, then it's really hard for the AI to fix a problem once it starts getting stuck and just like looping on that problem. So yeah. But I'm just building a small program that lets me transcribe my voice into text and send it in any application or website, and then also I can highlight text and I can get it written out to me. And then there's like a simplified version for both things. So there's a simplified version if you highlight a lot of text for the thing it reads, and there's a simplified version for what you're transcribing into text, so it comes out cleaner, of course. I started developing when I was 10 and I'm 25 now. Damn, bro. That's awesome. What I do is I describe what I want in another chat and then output the terminology. Yeah, I did that, and that actually worked really, really well. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Mac has Mac basically has it in with like voice to text for free. I don't know if there's also the other way around, but it's mostly for Windows. I think stuff like this is cool. Well, I think Mac has had it for quite a while. Dictation. I am from Denmark, brother. What about you guys? Let's see. What should count as onboarded? It's built into the browser. Well, I guess that depends on what browser you use. Then, I don't know. I didn't know it was in any of the browsers I used. What should count as onboarded? No, both needs to work, no? Yes, I know Bridge Mind. He's the entire reason that I started vibe coding and streaming it. He's my biggest motivator for this. I don't know. Requires this, I don't know. The biggest problem is like these windows are so bad in whatever, like, yeah, I don't know if it's Python specifically. It's just so bad when I have to try and make a new window. I'm a bit scared that this is going to fail a lot. These like TK top level windows. No, I don't really use Discord. I used to have one for like the stream and stuff, but I don't know. I thought I was done streaming, so I just kind of deleted everything, and yeah, and that was it. Open the existing settings on the first. Welcome. Hide your API. No, it's not that I give up. It's just I just think me specifically, yeah, I have like short periods in my life where I get very hyper focused on one thing, and it's like all I want to do. But then when I get bored of it, or it doesn't like turn out as expected, then I just completely abandon it, and yeah. Yeah. No, I'm feeling positive and motivated by vibe coding. I just haven't had a lot of time lately because I'm preparing like a longer trip, and then I'll be gone for a few weeks. But hopefully I will come back replenished and motivated from my vacation. So I only have like a few days left before I leave, actually. Or I mean, I have to move the chat. I can't actually focus. Existing settings window. But this, we never got it to work though. We have to get this to work too. That's something we gotta... Yeah, it's something we gotta... I guess it should. I gotta add that to the Trello, because that is definitely necessary before anything gets shipped. Boink. Stop it. Let me just add that to the to-do list. Fix settings window so you can select stuff. Yep. I don't know about this. Put this back here. I don't know. This would be nice too, but there's not a lot of settings right now. And export import. It's kind of complicated how I feel about, like, because I love streaming and I really like the vibe coding, but I can tell if there's more than one person in the chat already, it's so hard for me to focus on getting something done. It's like I get distracted way too much, and it's like, so it's like finding like a good middle ground, I think. I think it's also stressing me that I know that the messages in my little chat window, they disappear after like 30 seconds. So I feel like I have to give it attention, because otherwise I have to open the browser to see the chat and go back, and then I don't want people to feel like I'm ignoring them. But it's like if I just sit and look at the chat, then I don't get anything done, right? So it's kind of like, okay, let's see what it says. Yep, I agree, Shifu. Yeah. Create welcome window with API key fields, links, permissions, wire, parrot, auto open welcome on, missing required keys. Sure, let's just try it, whatever. It's crazy. My last YouTube stream, it had like, I don't know, like 15 views over the entire stream. And then there was this stream before that, so 2 days ago, it had 150 views. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? But it's crazy, it can be so up and down. It's like 10 times less views in like one stream. Pretty crazy. What, I changed the thumbnail a little bit. So I guess that could be it. But it's basically the same thumbnail and title. So maybe it's just like the YouTube algorithm, time of day. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly. Don't know. Boop, 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 boop. So it made this. What do I need to do here? There's your version 1.4 files. Okay, we try. Prompt agent. Oh, I just saved that as a very weird name. Rename. Boink, prompt agent. Unzip. No, I do not, because I give them a fuck ton of money to not have that concern. Yeah. I just upgraded, so I have the max, the first max plan, so that's like almost 100 euros a month. Yeah, I know. But I had the 20 something euro plan, and it was like I could stream vibe coding for like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and then boom, it was I reached the cap. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, of course, it's worth it if you can build something with AI and then you can make money off of it. Then that 100 euros, it's you know, makes sense. But yeah, yeah. First, you gotta release stuff to make money, right? So yeah, still working on that. I saw a video about it. Some guy said if he creates 10 different things, it's maybe like 1 or 2 of those 10 that makes like 95% of the money, you know, that he makes in a month. So it's just about not really overthinking it, I guess. And you have an idea, just create it, like release it, and then just go on to the next thing. And then, yeah, eventually you'll create something that people might like, might want to support, might use, and then, yeah, like that. Maybe it was even less. Maybe it was like 2 out of 30 things he said. Yeah. This is what I don't like. It's too much to read. Hand pink waving. Wait, what does that even mean, Johnny? Is that an emoji? It is actually an emoji. So we are. See, I need something on the screen. I'm making a program that can take your voice and turn it into text, and then you can highlight something on the screen, and it reads it out as well, and it's so cool. Okay, what I build, new file, boom boom, 3 masked text box, each has a show. You want to verify what you pasted, get key button that opens, that provides a sign up page in the browser, Mac permission section, actually checks whether it has blah blah blah. Okay. Any calls. Well, rent is quite cheap right now, so we're chilling. But yeah. The lucky thing about my titles is that I didn't say what rent is, and I didn't say how I have to make that money. All I said is that I'm vibe coding till I can pay the rent. Did I say that the money has to come from the vibe coding? No. So I didn't specify it very much, Nice, good luck, thanks. Yeah. My rent has been close to nothing, but it's gonna change because my mom is broke. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to start helping my mom with money. So, it is what it is. Okay. Choose one of these. A. Open the click new welcome item. The window should open up with your existing keys pre-filled and your real permissions. Click show on a key to verify. Let's see that. Boink. Let me make sure I don't leak anything. This just works immediately. That's cool. Okay. Nice. So far the links actually work, so that's pretty cool. This, I don't know if it's the right one. Kind of works. Wait, I don't know if I can... Oh my god, I have to change this. Close that, close that. Okay, something works, but seem to be accurate for some reason, because it works entirely with my Mac. I can talk, I can get stuff read, and in the menu it says it's unsure about the 2 last permissions. The stream just disconnected, I don't know why. Great. Let me just check it. Welcome. It looks like this. This is what it just created. You can press show and it shows you the key. So input, monitoring, and microphone. So input, monitoring, and microphone. Unsure. As well. Oh, why that is. I can't, you know, I could have just said that with, it's because I'm not used to having Parrot open. Boink, let's go, paste it in. Let's just close this. Do it. Like this maybe. I turn this around a bit, then you can see the computer a lot. I'm gonna try and move my camera a bit. Okay. God, it's so warm. I need cold water, guys. Up. If you could make it scrollable, maybe that would be cool for my text. How difficult would it be to make the chat scrollable? So let's say that through Streamlabs I put it so it saves chats for the last 5 minutes, but then it's still limited to the space we created, except if I scroll up I can see the previous messages. Because right now, as you can see, it just looks like this, and then, well, it just disappears after like 30 seconds. But if I can make it like scrollable, maybe it's already scrollable, I don't know. Yep. I also need disconnected. No. Oh shit. I don't know why it's very unstable right now, the internet. Good thing we're not playing a video game, huh? Because that would be bad. Okay, I'll put it back over here. Like that. Now I know exactly what's wrong. 2 facts changed my plan. Okay, yeah, sure, proceed, bro. It's disconnecting again? I don't know. It's saying something here. The DDoS began. The DDoS began. No, it's actually fine in OBS. It's just my Claude. Maybe Claude is having issues? I don't know. It would be weird if Claude is having issues the exact same moment that my stream is disconnecting, though. Let me just reopen it, I suppose. Boop. Open it up. Nice. Good catch, that's the right call. Let me just try and download it and see. Six. We're gonna close the chat for a second. It's not this one. This one. Oink. Right, chat. Sorry, I can't see. Yep. Let me adjust it. Desktop. Here. Python, TCO, 6. See what it looks like. Okay. Also, there's this, we need that. It's really nice. Okay. This chat is also vibe coded, by the way. Just want to put that out there, guys. Vibe coding is the future. Okay. Oh, I just peeked the microphone. My bad. What if I get like a notification when the stream disconnects or something? That'd be hard to do. I mean, it's pretty easy to see because Claude is like in my face when it happens, but it's only because I had the Claude application open. Otherwise, maybe I hadn't seen it. How difficult would it be to create a simple program that checks if my stream is live, and if it's having connection issues, I get a message on my screen. Ideally, in the future, I get like a TTS telling me like stream is having problems. This could be a feature in the upcoming stream manager / stream pilot program we talked about. But for now, just this feature. How long would it take to make? See what he says? Not difficult at all. It's genuinely easier monitoring tools to build. Is my stream live? This is a simple API. If you're on Twitch, then okay. Twitch and YouTube. What do you use to stream? OBS Studio, right? Or is it called OBS? Is it OBS Studio? Fuck, is it different? No. It's Studio. Must be Studio. OBS Studio. Python, let's go. Wait, I didn't check if the chat is working, so maybe... It's really slow here though, yeah, it is. Hello! Yeah, it's way quicker there. Cool. Then I have to check. Here, Streamlabs. The website is so bad, bro. I just want to log in. It's already creating it. Okay, to run it, doink, boink, boinky boink. No, but to be clear, I don't want something only in OBS on the screen. I want it on my monitors, so I get like a visual cue like, hey, the stream is having issues. Just, I think he misunderstood that. We're using Google for the TTS, right? We could probably easily make that. Okay, let's check something. Chat box here. So what if I instead put it like this? Save changes. Let's see if that works. Let me just, not this. Maybe that's it. Is the hide messages from user feature still in the newest currently running version? And if it is, build a button slash something in as UI so I can press it and I can just get like a quick list on who has their messages hidden. And then I guess if I press on it in that menu, it removes them from that. Would make the most sense. Ignore. Let me just test the chat again after I relaunched it. It works here and it works here probably. Hello, hello. I was just testing. So I guess if there's it's most likely on YouTube if there's nothing here. Nah, fuck it. Just okay. Let's see how far he is. I have to test this in a second. I think when there's like not a lot happening and then he's processing, then I start like thinking of another problem and I start making that and then I get like focused on that. I don't know what that means. Leo, I don't know what you're talking about. So no. Or well, I don't know. Test it right now without breaking your stream. Oh, okay, let's see. Let's try and download this. Boink. Like that. New window. Yes, I am using VS Code, sir. That is right. Python stream. What's it called? Hold on. Stream watch. Okay. Stream watch. What happened? Termination, uncaught exception. Okay. Oopsie doopsie. I can't seem to run it. I get a error message. I'll paste it for you. Let's test this on the main program. What is the meaning of vibe coding? Well, it's pretty simple actually. It just means that. Can you see my screen? Yeah. You see all of this code, right? Normal coding, traditional coding slash programming, it just means that you sit and write all of this manually, and in order for you to do that, you have to know what all of these function means, you know, how all of the logic works, etc., etc. Vibe coding basically just means you talk to an AI like Claude or ChatGPT. Well, it's called Codex with ChatGPT, Grok, any AI you prefer, and you explain to it what you want it to create, and then it asks you a bunch of questions. You want me to create it in Python? If you didn't specify it, you want me to create it like this, that, and then the AI basically just makes it for you. So it's basically just a way to code without coding, so to say. What do I do professionally? Professionally, I work in IT as like a first level IT support. So I work at a big company where people call or write or come down and they get help with their computers, computer software, hardware problems, whatever, and I try to help them with their issues. Okay, so let's see, we're pressing here, we press welcome. It pops up here. It looks good. What if let's see if I try and remove some permissions and I recheck it. Microphone here. It's of course it's not here because it's okay. Well, okay. Okie dokie. By the way, which one do you prefer, traditional or vibe coding? Well, I don't know a lot of coding anymore, so I think if you know how to code, vibe coding, it can help you automate and do a lot of maybe like the boring, repetitive tasks. So I definitely think it's worth knowing coding. Like, I don't really know a lot of coding anymore, and I should probably like touch up on it and rebrush it, because it would help me tremendously in like describing, building things a lot quicker without as many problems as I have been having. But honestly, right now I'm just like live streaming, basically just showing that you can be completely clueless basically about programming, and you can still create something cool. So hi D-Shield, why is my messages not going through? It is going through. What do I call you? D-Shield, I don't know. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm just a bit low energy, honestly. I'm not, yeah. I'm a bit low energy, honestly. But I'm good. Of course, we need to retest it once it's, yeah. Everyone calls me that, D-Shield. I guess I'm just unsure how to say it. D-Shield or Shield. DS Heal. Where did you find that name? I'm curious. Okay, sorry, I'm doing like 3 different things at once and also talking to the chat, so I'm a little bit like all over the place right now. I think we should just commit, and then I want to ask it like another thing actually. What would you suggest that I do in order to improve / effectivize my workflow? Right now, when I have to run a Python file, I open a new terminal, I do cd into the folder, and then I do Python 3, and then the file name .py. It's not that slow, it just seems like it would be a lot quicker if I had program pinned to my dock that I can just press, and then maybe I predefined hard coded that it only looks in my downloads desktop or my AI project folder, and I can press on one of them and then I can just see the files in that, and then I can press on the file I want to run with Python and test it. Do you think that that is possible, or how would you advise me to do that while I'm testing new Python files? There was a channel and I'm his fan, and I do block coding too if I have time. What's block coding? The simplest, a tiny launcher script with native dialog. You can write a small shell or a Python script that pops up. Oh, okay. Scratch? Nice! I was actually making a game in Scratch last stream. Just for fun, like while I was waiting for the AI to do stuff. Let's start with this and then we could do like the GUI later. You have 2D Minecraft, that's cool. Yeah, I got really obsessed with Scratch, and I was like trying to do like many different games in it and stuff. You said Scratch 3.0. Is there a difference from like the normal Scratch website where you can create web games, and then Scratch 3.0? Is it something else? I'm not sure. I just upgrade. But I don't understand if there's a difference. Are you using vents? The quickest way to tell in your AI, you see a folder called or when you run your scripts. I think so. My AI swears. Yeah, if you use Grok, it can be pretty out there. I have no ideas. I don't know, honestly. I think I have like a lot of ideas, and then all of a sudden I'm like you, I have no ideas. I don't know. I think maybe sometimes it's better to just like do something else until you get an idea. Or if you really want to like build something and get an idea, I guess you could watch videos. That's what I would do about like scratch projects or something. See if you get an idea from watching other people's projects and what they've created. Yeah, I don't know. Probably what I would do. Or just give it a rest until like I'll make an OS project. Okay, cool. I don't understand. Explain like I'm an idiot. Explain like idiot. Command shift dot. I don't think it's doing anything, guys. Nope. Okay. Okay. So this means no, maybe. Hold on.
I don't think there's any events.
I have Python installed in my CMD. How do I run it from CMD? You're on Windows? Why it doesn't work the scroll? That's annoying. I'm on Mac, so it's. I would guess you just use a terminal and then you write python.exe, but I think on Windows you have to tell command prompt that wherever you are that you can just write python.exe, and how you do that I'm not sure. You can Google it. It opened? Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what the turbo library is. What is this? Okay. So, this, and I'm just gonna download it. Yep, like that. Edit one line. Let me just check. Like this. Here. Oh, there's Coca-Cola on my Mac screen. Whoops. Okay. Pick your native 3 folders. Pops up native Mac dialogs. Change this line to match your actual AI folder. AI project. Change this to your real. So it's called, let's test it. Documents. Up. Yeah, okay, but bro,
We have it. No worries. Okay, so we do parrot.
okay, but now I set it specifically for Parrot because that's the app I'm testing right now. But let's say I create a new Python file that temporarily sits in downloads while I just see if it works. And I have another Python file I run a lot that's in a folder on my desktop. How do I tell it, like, these 3 folders, I want to be able to see the Python files in those and then choose which one I want to run. Okay, it's spitting something out. Yeah, I'll have to be right back. I gotta pee so much, guys. So be right back in a jiffy. Okay, we got sidetracked. It's not, I want to set it to another one. Okay. Like this. Build the automator, click the dock. Nope, I did it. So, set up and then open automator. So I just have to save this, I guess. Save. Close it. Automator. Let's see what this is. Never used this before. New document. Application. Run shell script. Double click it. What the fuck? Fuck off. Double click it. In the box appears delete the default text. And then this. Oink. So if it's so if it's on my desktop instead, I do /desktop after home in between run_python. Okay. What am I doing? Yep. Cool. Let's see. And then what did it say? This save run Python. How do I save it? I guess I can try and run it. Cool. It works. Nice. Okay, there's something I want to do first though. I'm just doing something that's going to make my workflow more effectivized. What I'm doing right now, I don't know if anyone's watching, maybe someone's watching the VOD in the future. Right now, when I want to open a Python program that I just changed something in, or the AI changed something in it, I open a new terminal, I cd change directory into the folder, I write Python, and then I write parrot.py or whatever it is I want to open. And I just do that every single time, and it's annoying. And so apparently on Mac, you can create a shell script, and then you can use something called Automata, which makes it into an application. And so then I can just have it on my dock, which is kind of like, you know, the bar in the bottom on Mac. Basically just like your taskbar on Windows. So then I can just press that, and then you predefined, I want to run something in this or this folder, and then you just click on it, and then you just click on the Python file, and then it runs it. So it's like click, 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 instead of like terminal, cd, boink. I don't know. It seems quicker. So we're just gonna test it out to see if it's easier. Let's do like that. Save it. Minimize it. Let's try and run it again. Oh, it didn't change names. I don't know why. Maybe I fucked it up now. I fucked something up.
Oh, here I can change it, I think.
Okay, let's try again. I changed to the wrong place in the code. No. I'm messing something up. I'll save it again and try and run it. So it just looks like this, and then you run it. Well, then I would just press it here, you know, and then I choose, okay, which one I want to open, and then parrot. I don't know if I can do so it only shows, and then it opens parrot, and you can see it's open. And the same if I wanted to open the chat, do this one, and then it opens my chat, and then the chat's open. So if I want to change the names in like the pop-up menu where I choose one of the 3 folders, where would I change that? In the shell, because I tried changing it 2 different places and it doesn't work. So it's just because I want to call it something else than desktop, and I want to call it something else than AI projects, because right now it's specifically parrot, not AI projects. And right now it's specifically my codex chat, not desktop. I'm just testing it for myself. Okay, it works. Cool. The YouTube one? Wow, it's slow. YouTube chat is so slow. Maybe it just doesn't work right now. Right. It is streaming, so it's weird. Whatever. Alright, let me see and learn here. Sorry for not dragging everything on so you guys can see it. It's because I'm kind of scared of leaking anything, because I don't really know, like, say you want to rename it codex chat instead of here. Spot 1, the menu bar. So near the top, set folder list here. In the first, this is what shows up in the pop-up. Okay, so I can just change it here actually. I think it works. I only really care about this, honestly. Parrot, and then chat. Let's try and save it. Let's see. And then if it works, let me just check. This is annoying that I don't know which one is which. With everything. Just do parrot. And then, yeah, it doesn't work. I changed. I messed it up. Yeah, like that. Like that. Then it works. Let's just download the new version and see if it works. Boink. Download. Yep. Let's just try that then. Save. Yep. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Close, delete. I have it on the desktop. Yeah. Moving it here. We want to do an application, shell, run shell script. We remove this, and then like that. I try and run it. Let's see if it works. I run it, it pops up like this. Let's do parrot. Then we choose parrot. I mean, it works. Yeah. Let me just ask him something though. So right now when I choose parrot, then it gives me a list of all the Python files. Since it's a kind of a bigger project, there's many different Python files that interact with each other and stuff. So is it possible for that one specifically, if I choose parrot in the first menu, it just opens parrot.py. But then with the codex chat, I want to choose which file though, because I have different versions and I am developing on that. See screenshot for ref. Okay, we're getting it to do that, so that's great. This, I think maybe we should just commit it. I can't really test, it's kind of annoying. So we just commit it. Then we commit. Boom. Maybe it's a mistake, maybe it's not. What did we even do? It's very basic onboarding. Let's just do it for now. Because otherwise I'll never get this app released or whatever. I will never get it released. Wait, I don't know if the YouTube chat is still not working, maybe. What is Parrot? It's just a very basic Python program for now, script, whatever I've created that makes me able to transcribe my voice into text. So you probably noticed how that's become popular. There's programs like Whisperflow, but Whisperflow cost like $12 with a subscription or something. So I just created my own version, a lot cheaper, but more simplified and customizable, of course. Then also what Parrot can do is that I highlight some text and I can press a key that I want, and then it speaks it back to me. And then furthermore, I have like a simplified version. So the words you're saying being transcribed, instead of it being word for word, there is like a cleanup feature. So it doesn't say like whatever, or if you repeat yourself, it just cleans it up. And the same thing with the text you highlight to get spoken. Basically what I want to do is have like a summed up version, short summed up version feature. So, well, you can either get it word for word, or you can feature the simplify, and then it just sums it up very shortly, briefly, if you highlight like a lot of text. But of course that takes longer processing. Also, you can choose the voice models. Do you want like male, female, actually in different languages, and the speed of the voice, etc. So yeah, it's just like a fun little project I've been working on. But now I'm just trying to make it easier for me to open all of these Python files, because right now I opened a terminal, then I change to directory, and then I write Python and then the Python file, and then I just want something I just click, 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 it's open. Instead of like write, I don't know. Yeah, it just seems easier for me, especially because then I get an idea for something else, just like another small little quick Python program, and then I want to make that, and then when that's done, I just want a quick way to open that too. Like for example, then I made like a chat, and yeah. Let's see. Dude. Yep. Just remove this, and same with this. Download it. Okay, whatever. Replace. Put it here. Run it. So let's see if I press here, it should just open Parrot then. It does. Amazing. If I open it again, here I can choose, and then I can choose which one because I have different. It's my chat. I do like this. It should open the chat here. Testing. Test. But I don't know, right now it's not, it's just very slow, the YouTube chat. Oh, so you vibe coding your own two-way transcription service, one way reading it back, the other one is recording, transcribing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's just, yeah, as I said, it's just a fun little project. I did. But my biggest issue right now is I can't really make it for Windows or test it because I'm only on a Mac right now. I could soon because I'm going on vacation to where my Windows computer is, but of course I'm not going on vacation to just sit on my PC when I finally have like 2 weeks of vacation, right? So yeah, I don't know how much I can work on it. Yeah, we'll see. The plan is to make it work on Windows and Mac eventually. And yeah. Okay, so I think it's cool. It works now. And I don't know why I added downloads. I guess, yeah, it was just to test this, I guess, quick. What happened? This is cool. So how do I save this? What does Claude say? Great, it works. How do I save it? Oh. Great, it works. So how do I save it as an application so I can then pin it to the dock? Dock. It never writes with a K. Yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. Yes. Also make sure has input drop down as argument. What as argument? Oh, here. And then, oh, you can save it like that. I'm still not used to Mac. Run Python. That's very simple, yeah. Yep. Run pun. Run pythons. Pythons. iCloud? No. Save. Let's test that. Can I ask you guys something? It's not that I don't want to answer what I'm building, but I literally just, I mean, you can't know this. I just answered this question less than 5 minutes ago, and it's like the 5th time I've said it. Should I add like a command maybe or something? Or like, what's like the easiest way to get around that? But it's not that I don't want to repeat myself, but it's like when it's the 5th time in less than 2 hours. Yeah. I don't mean any offense, Flamkey. I'm just trying to think like what can I do that kind of like sums it up, or like then, yeah, I don't know. I guess like maybe a text on screen or a command or something, and then if it doesn't really explain it, I'll say it very shortly. I'm just making, I'll actually say what the other guy said because he summed it up very easily. You vibe coding a two-way transcription service. One way is reading back and the other one is recording and transcribing with the option to summarize. So basically you speak, it processes what you say, turns it into text. There's also a simplify feature, and then you can highlight text. You can get it spoken to you, and there's also a simplify version of that. Does that make sense? I don't know if you can create like a command in YouTube chat though. I don't know. Oh shit. Alright. Let me see. Applications. Run Pythons. It's here. Like Whisperflow? Yeah, exactly. So it's I built it because I didn't want to pay for Whisperflow, but then also I created the option where you can get text read to you. I don't think you can do that in Whisperflow. So it's basically just like a simplified version of Whisperflow. You could call it. How do I pin this to my dock though? Oh, like this. And is it here then? Yeah, it's here. So now I can just press like this. If I want to run parrot, I do like that. And then it runs parrot. Oh, this is so much nicer. And then, yeah, if I want to open one of the chats, I mean, of course, when I get like a working version, I'll just, wow, this is way nicer. Okay, cool. I'm so glad I actually ended up doing that. Nice. Yeah, it's like a scuffed, cheaper version of Whisperflow. The only problem is that even if I make it free, then you have to pay like a small amount for your own API key, but it's still cheaper than Whisperflow. So I know there's another guy. I already saw another guy that released it on GitHub as well. So yeah, it's not like anything like any breakthrough or anything like, wow, that's amazing, you know, like it's just, no, it's just my own project that I'm fucking around with. I guess we can close this now. And this. Okay, let's focus up. So I guess, so what do you think about adding export and import for the settings that you create in Parrot? Would that be easy or difficult to do, you think? I don't know if we need this. It's just like a nice little thing. I also gotta test my website because I plan on releasing it like on my website, but I don't even know what my website should be called. I'm still trying to figure out what it should look like. You know, like the domain name, I don't know. I just want it to be simple, honestly. The config is already single flat. Basically save a copy, yeah. Worth doing, but probably after bundling. Okay. No, let's move it to after bundling. Okay, do it after bundling. Okay. Okay. Okay, then I think the only big thing is that right now the settings window, you can press on stuff, but you can't actually select another model. You can't see your API key or edit your API key. You can't edit anything and save it in the settings window. So to fix that, look at how you created the new welcome window and implement how that was created and able to take changes, interact, and just work one shot without breaking anything from the welcome window or other things in Parrot. It's just to draw inspiration from that. Hopefully it gets this quick, because last time we spent a lot of time on this. Okay. I think we could look at this like the test Gemini, like look at Gemini simplify prompt and make it more short and simplify. I don't think it simplifies it or makes it short enough right now. So like if you have a lot of text and I just want it to be like boom. And then the focus mode, where when you're speaking, then it lowers the volume for other things. I don't think I'm gonna make that right now. But the next scary thing is that if it actually gets like ready tomorrow or something, whatever, then I kind of need to figure out, well, first of all, I need to test it, but then I need to like, you know, like how do I do so people can download it? Well, and also I guess we need like a window vision. But I don't know, because Python you can run on Windows and Mac. But I don't know if this code, like when it's running off of like a terminal in Python, I don't know if the code is like specifically made for a Mac right now. So I don't know if the code would have to be customized for Windows, because I know on Windows it's pretty easy to make Python into executable. That would not be the big deal. Big deal is knowing if the code also works on Windows right now. I don't know. But I can test that soon. Okay, so let's look at some of the other things while it's doing that. So this works. So let's try like the, what the fuck? Oh. Let's try the stream watcher thing then. Let's see. This didn't work for some reason. What's up? 10 legs. How you doing, man? Let's try this. Stream watch. Got this. So I get this error when I try to run stream watch. Alright, let's fix that. How should settings commit changes? I recently completed my class 12 and I'm looking for cybersecurity as a career. Is it good for your future? Yeah, it's high paying. At least you'll be paid more than I get paid. So yeah, I mean, if you find it interesting, then why not? It's what everyone is saying, at least, that like you know, cybersecurity is like very thriving, and they're going to be more and more in need, you know, because AI and more things are getting digitalized and technology is just moving that way. So having people that knows their way around it and can help with it or understand it, you know, that's the way to go. Okay, what is it saying? Thanks for it. Yeah, of course, you're welcome. I tried doing like a cyber security course, but I don't know. I couldn't really stick to it. I couldn't really get like into it. So yeah, sadly. I think it's interesting, but maybe it was just a bad course. I don't know.
Oh, it's Spooner, this little fuck buddy, huh?
Thank you. That's on Twitch, I think. Yeah. Thank you. I don't think the YouTube lets work, and it also depends if people have it like private or something. YouTube is weird for live streaming like that, but yeah. Appreciate it. I'm just trying to see 2 ways to confirm. Quickest way, run this in your terminal to see which file you have. Okay. Any music suggestions? I don't know, it's just playing auto for the longest time right now. It's not even here, where is it? Hold on. It's in here. Because I have two open ones. I'll close this. And I'll open something green. What is it called here? Boink. FM Founder. Let's put some FM Founder on instead, guys. Okay. Turning it up a little bit because it's a lot lower for you guys. Okay, let's see what it's saying here. Download the file from above. Okay. Okay, so I have to download this one. Go into downloads. Okay. Download. And let's try. These two, I got it. Okay, delete. Okay, that works. And then how do we test it? Just do the test banner. Let's try. In a new Python, I guess. Wait. I can't do that. Wow, it actually works. Nice. Cool. Amazing. It works. So the only thing is, I guess, if we can somehow do so it opens when I also open OBS, or somehow automate it, because otherwise I'll forget about it. Next thing, I use Google API for TTS, text to speech. So since I have an API for that, API key, that would probably be fairly easy if it happens that the stream disconnects, that we read out a hard-coded text message to be read out loud, correct? It's because I just really quickly made like a script that that shows up on my screen if the stream disconnects, because I just had it disconnect like 3 or 4 times like an hour ago, and it was kind of annoying. I just want to make sure that I get like aware about it. How do you want to auto launch? OBS script, probably, yeah. For the Google, pre-generate and cache the audio file, yes.
Which alert should trigger the voice? Just
Full disconnect. All right, smoke test time, guys. Relaunch Parrot. Luckily, we could do that so easy now, like this. We opened Parrot. Go to settings. Wow, let's see if it works. Okay, let's check if it actually works. Let's change it to this one, email something, and then change it to mail after to see if it works.
The voice radios let you pick a different voice. Click right pointing arrow, the dot moves.
Wow, it was speaking too quick, bro. How do I even change it? Yeah. That. Go to settings, then we pick a male voice to see if it works.
The voice radios let you pick a different voice. Click right.
Nice, it works.
Open settings again. Change something obvious, e.g. flip simplify. Close with the red cross mark, not save. Reopen. The change should not have stuck.
Cool. That's a commit. That's a one shot. That is a long time since we had a one shot like that. Wow. Sometimes you are allowed to be lucky. Cool. Very cool indeed, sir. It is working one shot. Good fucking job. I was wondering, would it be possible to have a volume slider or setting in Parrot if it's not working? I didn't get the disconnected thing. What the fuck? So it's disconnected now. Fuck. Okay, awkward. Because I actually gotta talk to it about that.
wait, is it because it did something with OBS or what just happened?
Did you just do something to my OBS because it just disconnected the connection? Also, StreamWatcher was actually running and it didn't pop up on the screen saying it had been disconnected. So that's kind of awkward, but the test worked though. So something isn't really actually working in detecting the connection disconnect. What did it just do? Yeah, figure it out. Wait, I didn't mean to. Okay. Test. Okay, Okay, delete all of this and then put it back. I gotta eat something soon too, boys. When it disconnected, what happened? Yeah. Yo, hi Perfect Dev, how you doing? Oh shit, did I close it? Two hours, I'm so late. No worries, man. No worries, I don't expect you to be here every stream. Yes, I saw the locks. I can't even paste it right now. Is it doing it again? Bro! No, it's live. Deny and still can't pay rent. Dude, this takes time, man. If you expect to make money in less than 2 weeks of pursuing something, man, you are way off. You know, there are people that are chasing their dreams, their passions, whatever, for years before they can even monetize it in any way. If you expect to get rich in 9 days, you have a skewed view of the world. The grind takes time, friend. So it's kind of annoying it didn't work though. Do. The reason it's missing, okay. Let's download a new stream watcher here. Stream watch. How was your day? It was pretty good actually. I slept a lot. I wish I had woken up earlier, but it's whatever. Yeah, pretty decent, man. I didn't stream yesterday, even though I wanted to. I worked a little bit on some things off stream, and then I just hung out with my friends instead, because I was like, it's fine, I can take one day off, because I was still working on some things, so that kind of made it okay to me, but I didn't have time to stream. And yeah. And what about you, man? How was your day? Did you work on some stuff, or? Actually, it's coming along pretty well. I think the biggest issue soon, honestly, kind of is how I make it available, and also kind of like how do I make it work on Windows and not just Mac. I think there's like the biggest annoyances right now. Nice. Nice. So what did you do? Did you finish some stuff, or did you just like mess around for 4 hours and yeah, learn things? Okay, what is he saying? I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming though, because I didn't have dinner yet. I ate 2 times before streaming, but it was like rather small meal things. But then yeah, I need to eat something soon, and then I'm just gonna vibe off stream probably. Maybe try and find something to watch, but I don't know. It's hard for me to, I don't know. I watched everything I want to watch alone, kind of. I think also I'm more like, you know, like that nostalgia feeling in your head. Like I'm kind of like wanting to watch something, but then when I try and watch something, I don't know what to watch. I ended up making an elephant that can fly. Whoa, cool. And attack the player. Okay. So a game. Okay. Yeah, you can spend hours on developing games. Really. I like game development too. I just think, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take so much of my time if I start doing it, because I'm at such a beginner level right now. So I just choose to focus on this right now, because if I ever want more time, I need to commit to one thing instead of doing like 2 things. And even when I'm committed to one thing, like as I'm working on parrot and stuff, then I'm also like, oh, this would be cool. And then I start talking to Claude about making like a new Python script and a new Python script, and yeah. Let me take the camera down a little bit actually, because I'm sitting so far down now. A lot of random stuff, the elephant, just something. Okay, cool. Nice. Sounds cool. Hold on. I'm trying to get tired. Oh, fuck. I wanted to drive somewhere and I didn't get to do that. Let's see, did I download the newest version? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I don't know, man. My head is juiced out of ideas right now. I'm getting so sleepy. I did run this command, I think, right? Pip install. Let's see. Yep, this. Then I do this. You want to see OBS library? Okay. Nice. And I need to unzip these. Here. No. You weren't in the last stream, but I think you were in the one before that. Did you miss out on a lot? Let's see. I guess I can kind of check. So we fixed the dashboard that was crashing. I don't know if you saw that. Then we made hotkeys changeable. What else? That really it? I don't know. Yeah. I spent a lot of time on the hotkey thing, so that was annoying. I made a welcome screen. Oh yeah, I didn't add that. We have like a welcome screen. Make sure you have like the APIs installed. It says if you have Mac permissions. This is fixed now. I just fixed that. The settings. So you can actually choose different voices here, or the speed, or the volume now. Okay. What if we do 25% and let's see if it's super low.
Then test from the menu bar.
Let's try and change it. That was super low. Now we do 100%. Let's see.
Then test from the menu.
Yeah, it's way louder. I wish you could crank it up more.
Then test from the menu bar.
There's not one that's called. Yeah. The only thing I don't like is this is like, it's so clunky, but I don't know how to fix it. I tried to fix it and it's, yeah, it didn't really work out. I don't know how to structure it so like it makes sense.
Then test from the menu bar path. Parrot right pointing arrow speak options right pointing arrow volume right pointing arrow 25%. 2. If it works.
It does work, but god damn it. I wish you could Make it louder. That was easy. But yeah, what else? We made the welcome screen, we made settings work. I think we did something with dashboard, maybe, I don't know. It was crashing at one point. Yeah, I did so you can change hotkeys. If you don't like the hotkeys here, it says the current hotkeys. You can change them, then you can reset them. Oh! Great. We're gonna change that. Okie dokie. Which API did I just leak? I think it was the Google one, right? Yeah. F in the chat. Well, I guess that's a way to check if the link is accurate. At least it was a Google one, and I'm not paying for that one, so yeah. Doesn't really matter too much. Still, I should just create a new one.
Okie dokie.
What did you eat? I ate rye bread. Oh, I can just rotate key? Ooh. Does that change it then? I don't know. Hold on. I just gotta delete this key. Let's see if it shouldn't work now then, right? Cool. I can't really edit it though. Set up. Let's see if it works now. Okie dokie. Try and launch it again.
Then test from the menu bar.
Okay. So both in settings and the welcome screen, I can't actually edit the keys, but I can in setup. That's interesting. So I accidentally leaked my Google TTS key, but it was a good way to test how it works when you have to set it up. So in the welcome and the settings menu, I can press show key, but I can't delete or insert the new key. But it did work through the setup button that is in Parrot's main menu. When you press on the icon, and then there's one called setup, I could input the keys there. So we have to figure out why it's not taking input to two other screens, welcome and the settings windows. Yeah, that was a bit weird. What I ate is, we have something in Denmark called rye bread, rye bread. It's basically rye bread, Scandinavian rye bread. It's kind of cheap and it's filling. It has a lot of fibers, you know, it's pretty good for you, healthy. So I just eat different things with that, like eggs, you know, meatballs, fried fish, whatever. Yeah, we eat everything with rye bread. So yeah, that's what I ate today. And some protein pudding. But I think I'll stop streaming soon because I'm getting quite hungry. Yeah. But I just want to see if I can get this to work. That would be cool. Also, like the light in my face, it's I did not miss that from streaming. It's so annoying. But I need to have like a desk, small desk for streaming right by the window. I don't need this light shining right in my face. I can put it back. Wait, let me just make sure I don't like leak the key again or anything. Yep, because it's right there. Okay. Also, I'm getting just exhausted, honestly. What do we have to do? Fix settings window. That works. Fix settings and welcome API. PI, so you can put key here. I guess we can try this. Try the workaround. Yeah, I think I just honestly, maybe I'll just stop now. I'm getting too exhausted, guys. I don't know. I can just tell I'm getting too exhausted. I need to eat more, and I just need to be off stream. Chillax. Also, it's just like I know some of you say that you don't necessarily need the music on constantly. I don't know. I just feel like it's boring if there's nothing. But my head can't take it anymore. Listening, I'm not even noticing the music. I'm just really zoning out. So yeah, I'm counting on streaming tomorrow since it's like the last day before the week starts. So I'm counting on streaming tomorrow. At what time? I'm not sure. I try and go for like 5 or 6 p.m. That's what I aim for, because that's realistic. Like when I'm at work, I'll also start. But actually, I think tomorrow it might be the last stream for a while, because then my mom is coming back home, and then I'll be going to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we're leaving to go on vacation. So, yeah, tomorrow might actually be the last stream before I go on a vacation, sadly. Because I can't really stream when my mom's here. So, yeah, I didn't think about that. I'm definitely streaming tomorrow if it's like the last stream. Frick, we gotta try and stream a lot tomorrow then. God damn it. Okie dokie. Yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it. Perfect div. There was actually so many people in the stream today. So there was too many at one point. So I can't focus on like the vibe coding and stuff when there's too many people talking in the chat. Which of course I don't mind. I love that there's people here, but it's yeah. I need to figure out like a way to put the chat to the side and then like focus on getting something done and then looking back at the chat. Yeah, thanks, man. You too. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words and everything. Perfect, Dev. I'll see you tomorrow if you're there. And otherwise, I'll see you in 2 to 3 weeks when I'll be back, because I have 2 weeks vacation and then I'm back. But since it's next week, then yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow. If you're not there tomorrow, then it's going to be in a few weeks, all right? Take care, buddy, and anyone else. Have a good rest of your day, guys.